This terrifying camping discovery was never supposed to be found by a camper in the Great Lakes region. While walking through the forest, he comes across some strange footprints. Then he hears what can only be described as a guttural growl coming from the trees. Whatever it is, it seems to be watching him, and as he turns to run, he sees a glimpse of the most horrifying creature known to man. Join me as we explore this terrifying camping discovery that was never supposed to be found. Our story begins with a young camper who had decided to explore the vast wilderness of the Great Lakes region. He had heard stories of strange occurrences in the area, but he had never experienced anything like that before. But soon that would all change. While walking through the forest, he came across some strange footprints. At first, he thought they were just the tracks of some wild animal, but as he continued on, he noticed that the prints looked more and more human-like. And that's when he heard it, a guttural growl coming from the trees. It sounded like the growl of a wild animal, but it was something primal, something ancient. He tried to shake off the feeling of dread that was creeping up on him, but it was no use. As he turned to run, he saw a glimpse of the most horrifying creature known to man. A big, shadowy, emaciated figure with glowing red eyes. The creature was tall and thin, with long, sharp claws that scraped against the bark of the trees as it moved. Its skin was a sickly grey color, and its face was twisted into a grotesque snarl. The camper had never seen anything like it before. He didn't know what it was, but he knew he had to get away. He turned and ran as fast as he could, the creature's guttural growls echoing through the forest. He ran and he ran, but the creature was fast. He could hear its heavy footsteps pounding the ground behind him, getting closer and closer. And then, just when he thought he had lost it, he heard a loud crash in the underbrush and the sound of the creature's heavy breathing. He had stumbled upon a small clearing, and the creature was standing in front of him, blocking his way. It took a step forward, then another, and then it was upon him. Its claws extended, ready to strike. The camper screamed and tried to fend off the creature, but it was too strong for him. It knocked him to the ground and pinned him there with its massive weight. The creature's hot, fetid breath washed over him as it leaned in close, its glowing red eyes boring into his. The camper could feel its sharp teeth as it snarled, and he knew he was about to be killed. But as quickly as it had attacked him, the creature suddenly vanished into the forest. The camper was left there in the clearing, shaking and terrified, wondering if he had imagined the whole thing. But as he looked around, he saw the footprints in the ground and knew that what he had experienced was real. The camper never went back to that forest, and he told his story to anyone who would listen. But many people just laughed at him, thinking he had made the whole thing up. However, some people believed him, and they told stories of a creature that lived in the forest, a wendigo, a creature that was said to be so hungry it would eat its own kind.